Good fam, back at it with another one, and this time we're gonna see which one of these southern fast food burger chains hits the hardest. But we gotta hurry up because Fuddruckers is about to close. Let's get it. Here we have the menu, pretty simple, straightforward, a little bit pricey, but again, it's more of a sit-down experience. We got the 3rd-pound craft burger. Ready to go see what toppings we have to apply now. We got the arcade machine over there, and here we have the topping bar. So we have cheese sauce on top. That's pretty wild. We also have like a separate dessert section, which is pretty cool too. It's going kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Sugar cookie. Oh, no raisin. I might think it's something. Let's see. We're trying to get these. Folks, back secure. Let's go see what it's hitting for. We have Fudruckers right here. Read them and weep. Now, as you see here, a classic American diner looking burger. We have the wedge fries on the side. Now, for $16, I thought I would get a larger portion of French fries, but I guess this is not Five Guys here. You get to put your own toppings on the burger, so I put lettuce, tomato. Of course, you got to put the mayonnaise. I always put mayonnaise. Also got some dessert as well, so look forward to that. Also, we got hella nacho cheese. I mean, you can't go wrong with free nacho cheese, right? As you see there, we have the shredded lettuce as well. Open it up a little bit for you. Let you see the inside. Let you see the guts. American cheese, very standard. Is it worth $16 though? Nice soft bun. Cheers. I don't know, man. Another good thing about Fuddruckers is you can ask for the amount you want done. Ask for it a medium well. That's definitely more medium, but honestly, I was kind of thinking in my mind I want a medium anyways. Honestly, it's not a bad burger, but being the fact that it's $16, I'm gonna be a bit more skeptical. The meal is $16. The burger itself is 10 bucks. Nice soft chew. It's not hard. Nicely grilled, well seasoned. You don't have to put extra seasoning. There was seasoning at the bar. I personally don't think it needs seasoning. Overall, decent burger. As far as burgers go on the scale, I would put this like in the same category as like Applebee's or like those type of restaurants, you feel me? Like it's on that type of vibe. Again, not bad. The bun is very soft. It's a potato bun if I'm gonna guess. See the flatness on the bottom as well. Not a smash burger by any means, people, but a solid hit. I'm not mad at it. Here we have some of the potato wedges. Nicely cut, not too thick, not too thin. Classic diner wedge. It's not seasoned. That's what the seasoning's for. You're supposed to put on seasoning on the fries. I opted not to, but now next time we come, we know. Nice fluffy on the inside. Similar to like a KFC wedge. Although I haven't had KFC in years, that's the closest thing I can recall. Not much flavor, but it's cool. Overall, it's just alright. If someone were to take you out here, or if you just want to hear real quick on a road trip or something real quick, you wouldn't be mad. I'm gonna give this a 7.8. There we have the nacho cheese sauce. Nice and hot. Bakery was looking pretty fire. But we have here a Reese's peanut butter brownie as well as a chocolate chip cookie. As channel tradition goes, we gotta see how everyone's chocolate chip cookie fares against everyone else's. That is laced and I can see through it in the camera light. That's crazy. I don't know if you can see that. It was 65 cents though, so hey, fair game. But let's see what's hitting for. Very thin laid cookie, which gives it a nice chew. Got a nice dark chocolate flavor. It's not too milky. Fair play for 65 cents. The Reese's peanut butter diabetic specialty brownie. See there, it looks like a standard brownie with some peanut butter and fudge drizzle on top. With some sort of, are those Reese's cups? I don't know, let's find out. Cheers. There are indeed Reese's cups. That's fire. Could you really go wrong with such an item? If one likes sugar and one likes peanut butter, you're gonna like this. It's really dense, it's very rich, and it's very sweet. 7.9. Now, am I hating on it? No. Are there better options out there? Especially for the price? 100% yes. $14.83 total for the meal, so $15 for that meal. What do y'all think? I don't know, let me know. Think I could do better. And for the desserts, we have a total of $3.93. So out the door, if you want a nice meal with a dessert, it's gonna run you about 20 bucks. Let's continue this journey, folks. Next up, we have a heavyweight here, Whataburger. Here we have the menu. Pretty straightforward. It looks very clean in here, by the way. Going for that watermelon, people. It looks like the one that people go for. I think I'm going for it. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody. You just order right here. All-time favorites. Lettuce on the patty melt. I do that. Here we have all their sauces. I'm gonna keep it plain with the mayo this time. Small fry. So I guess we'll get one sauce. Let's see. Whataburger gravy. Is that a thing? We'll find out. I guess for comparison's sake, we gotta get a chocolate chip cookie too. All right, let's see the damage. $14.49. All right, y'all, we're locked in. $14.49. We got a burger, fries, a cup of gravy, and a chocolate chip cookie. Here, folks, let's get it and see what it's hitting for. Got the Whataburger. Again, this is my first time trying Whataburger. Got some gravy, hella random. Also looks like there's a splash in there. Wasted styrofoam. Whatever. We also have the fries here. which similar to Freddy's, very thin cut French fry, but not as seasoned as it seemed like. Also got the chocolate chip cookie pre-packaged. Oh my goodness, what a letdown. And then we have the Whopper himself, the Whataburger. Let's unravel the sucker and see the glory that is the Whataburger patty melt. Actually, it's called a Whata melt, but as you see there, people, patty melt just hit different every time. Have you noticed that? Like, it's just a magical process when you sear those both sides. That Maillard fire, hitting your tongue just right. I'm gonna be proper and leave it in the paper. So far, so good. It's honestly taking the cake on visual. It's definitely looking like a heartier bite, but this one's also a double. Nevertheless, people, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Collect my thoughts here for a second. One moment, please. There's just something special about a grilled cheese with said burger in between. The bun just hits different. It adds that little extra bit of dimension. We got here the sauce. I asked for mayonnaise. I see mayonnaise in there. Lettuce. And it's a patty melt. So again, not many veggies, but I asked for lettuce, so that's what I got. Let's take a second bite just to be sure. As you see there, nice char on the patty. More of a smash burger than Fuddruckers. A nice char on the patties. Again, a double patty, what looks to be 2 slices of cheese. Nice char on the edges, but still soft in the middle. It's not overdone, but it's got a nice little bit of crisp. Good contrast. I really like the flavor of the bread. I highly doubt it's butter, but again, just searing the bread just gives it that grilled cheese flavor. It's like a home style feel. Can't go wrong, people. That's a solid hit though. I'm gonna give that an 8.3. Now, I personally am not much of a thin fry type of individual. I prefer a thicker French fry. Not so much a wedge or a steak fry, but just in between where it's got that good meatiness, but still crispy on the outside. So we're gonna see what these hit for. These look like In-N-Out French fries, honestly. Yeah. That leaves a lot to be desired, honestly. Little to no flavor. Tastes like starch. Definitely not strong in the fry department here. Okay, Fuddruckers got you on the fries. Y'all got the burger though. Let's see if this gravy can redeem them. Oh my gosh, it's white. Because that was a interesting effort there on the French fries, folks. French fries are definitely in like the 4.7 category. I'm just saying. Here we got the gravy. It's a white gravy, so country gravy. Again, not really a gravy person myself. No, if I had a biscuit, this probably be more respectful. I didn't even see if they had biscuits on the menu, but with this type of gravy, maybe they did. But again, this is a Texas restaurant, and Texans love some biscuits. Now, I do like that it's peppery, but it's not very seasoned, and there's not much flavor other than that watery, starchy flour flavor. So there's not really much to get from that. Burger is definitely holding it down for Whataburger. The side items are not the way. For sake of whatever, gravy was on the menu, so I'm assuming it goes with the burger. Let's try gravy. Gravy and burgers do not mix. Overall, I'm gonna give this an 8.5. This is also coming in the $15 category. I didn't even get a drink, so I guess this is more expensive. Let's get this cookie shot. Pre-packaged again. $1.79, I believe, for the cookie. Let's give it a shot, folks. Cheers. That's a pre-packaged cookie. Kind of crumbly. It's like a gas station cookie. Yeah, it's got a little bit of butterscotch in there. So, a little bit of twang to it. Nothing to write home about. 7.8. First experience with Whataburger. Overall, all right. Fries are definitely interesting. Y'all gotta work on that. Burger was pretty good. Will I be back? Probably not, unless it's just convenient or I'm in a what the hell kind of mood. But solid effort nonetheless. Drop a like, drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe because your boy's out here and we got more coming. Make sure you tune in. Final total for Whataburger, $14.49. We have Cookout here. Hella madness on the menu. We got options, we got choices, shakes, quesadillas, chicken nuggets. If you're ready to eat, you got options here, people. Come to the Cookout. I've never really been here before other than a quick burger. So we're gonna see what they have here. Variety. So far, the value factor is definitely hitting hardest at Cookout. Not gonna lie. Secured, folks. Let's see what it's hitting for. We got Cookout, which I would say some people are most fond of. First impressions, I can literally smell the seasoning like freaking from a mile away. These fries are definitely seasoned. This is not no Fuddruckers get down, they do not play. So what I got here was the double thingy thing. I added cheese as well as lettuce and mayonnaise, of course. What kind of psycho doesn't put mayonnaise on their burger? I'm just saying. Got some of their quesadilla sauce, super skimp. But hey, also, we made sure to get some of their Cookout special sauce. And we're gonna end up with the banana strawberry cheesecake shake. I've never gotten their shakes before. I have been to Cookout briefly. I've never really paid too much mind just because I was passing by. But we're gonna get an analytical review on this and see what it's hitting for, folks. Nevertheless, let's get into it and see what it hit for. First thing we're gonna do is undress this burger. Now for a double, it's kind of skimp, but I will say, out of all, I also got a chicken quesadilla. One thing about Cookout, I don't know if you saw that menu, but they have variety. Looks like a solid cafeteria burger right there. Look at that. Fresh from the high school cafeteria, a little bit bigger, but it gives you that nostalgia. Ooh, that cheese pool. Okay, I see you, Cookout, I see you. Okay, so on there, we got the mayonnaise, we have the cheese. I thought I asked for other stuff, but if not, whatever. We're gonna see what hits for a raw and uncut. Cheers. The price point aligns. Now, very salty. I stand by my initial assessment of the cafeteria burger vibes. It's got a very cafeteria-like taste, but it also has a nice little smokiness to it. Similar to Burger King, but the flavor is different. But as far as like the way it's cooked, it's very similar to Burger King. They probably have some char grills back there. I like the way the cheese melts though. Very melty cheese. Let me get one more bite on this, see what's in for. Cafeteria vibes for sure. But hey, sometimes you want a cheeseburger. That flavor is very distinct. We're gonna get a customary sauce dunk here. Try that quesadilla sauce. I also have a quesadilla for that, so that's probably the more appropriate function, but nevertheless. Got a little kick to it. Maybe a little bit of chipotle, but nice little kick and some zest to it as well. It's definitely not like a mayo-based plain sauce. It's got a little zazz to it, you feel me? I just made up a word. What the hell is zazz? You tell me in the comments. Anyways, here's the Cookout sauce. A little bit redder than the quesadilla sauce we have there. Let's take one of these hush puppies. Oh, let's try it raw first. Excuse me, these are not hush puppies. These are cheese bites. I got the cheese bites. That's pretty good. Very salty cheese with the breading on the outside. It's like a mozzarella. Very chewy. That's nice though. That's a nice little slab. Everything's very seasoned to Cookout. These fries, I'm sure you can see it in the video. They do not hold back. That thing is seasoned. Let's try it raw first. It is very real. They have the skin on them, some of them. A little bit over seasoned for my liking. And it's definitely just not a straight salt, it's like a seasoned salt, so it's very bold. But I do like the bite and the consistency of it. That was me trying the Cookout sauce. As the Cookout sauce, it tastes like a mayo mixed with ketchup and some spices. I say that every time. Sweet ketchup mayo combo. Not bad, not bad. Very similar to Burger King, in my opinion. I'm not sure how much the burger would have been by itself without the meal, but I'm about to do a comparison. Let's give this quesadilla a shot. Every restaurant we got something a little bit different, more so dessert-wise, but with Cookout, it's so cheap and so tempting, you can't help but to get one of these random items. So I opted for a chicken quesadilla this time. Now if I can get it wrapped, I'll show y'all what it looks like. We have the chicken quesadilla here, people. Break that sucker in half, see if we can get a good cheese pool. Okay, decent cheese pool. Cheese and chicken, straightforward. Your kids are gonna love this. Got a little spice to it as well. Cookout, not afraid of the spice. Definitely be a slapper if you just want something real quick to knock off the edge. For Cookout, I'm gonna give that a burger a 7.9. Now, this does get a slight bump because the price of the whole entire meal factors into it. So, actually, you know what? Besides the fact of the meal factor, I'm gonna give it a 7.7 just based off of flavor. It's nothing crazy, but it'll get the job done if you want a burger. That's cheap. Also does have like that, like saline textured vegetable protein type texture that you get from frozen burgers, like the Dollar Tree. But just close your eyes and don't think about it, you'll be right. Banana strawberry cheesecake. I've never had the Cookout shake before. Cookout is famous for their shakes. The price is right, $3.99, and you can choose up to like 3 flavors, I think. I opted for the banana and the strawberry cheesecake. Let's give it a shot. See, it's nice and mixed in there. That's damn. Hold on. Oh, they tripping. Yeah, this hits for show. I thought this was gonna be like some sort of like secondary emotion, but no, this is like a real shake. Thick ice cream I can actually taste the banana. There's a real banana in there. Wow. It's not like some fake synthetic banana flavor. It doesn't taste like banana rinse. I can see why people will come here just for the shake itself. That's really good. It's super cold. Wow. They definitely prioritize the shakes. Very refreshing banana flavor. I'm not getting much strawberry, but the banana is very overpowering. Nevertheless, that's bomb. Ball's part about a milkshake. It's the only setting where you can eat 3 scoops of ice cream and a cup of milk and not be questioned. Let's be real here. It's just like a whole meal in itself. Let's not talk about the sugar, but nevertheless, the shake alone, this gets an 8.4. It's just fire. Definitely come try the shakes to Cookout if you haven't tried them before. I'm actually gonna rebuttal that to an 8.7. This is really good. Overall for Cookout though, now you have to factor in the value factor of Cookout. I just got like 5 items for 13 bucks. All that being said, I'm gonna give Cookout a solid 8.6 out of 10. Now, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage, but I'm gonna give you an overall verdict of how I feel. Regardless of score, I'm just gonna choose the one I like the best. Fuddruckers was cool, but it's something that's gonna bring me back in the door continuously. If I had a family and I wanted a quick dining environment, just to chill out and have a good conversation, it'd probably be a good restaurant to go to. So Fuddruckers is cool, but out of all of them, flavor-wise and just value-wise, I'll probably put them third. Now, as far as the last two, Cookout was really good because they have a lot of value and the fact that they have a lot of variety in their menu items. So you can go there and get hush puppies. You don't even have to get a burger if you go there. You can get a quesadilla, you can get hush puppies. You saw the menu, so you can get whatever. Also, it's much cheaper. So on the value factor, Cookout definitely stands out. But Whataburger definitely had some slaps with that burger. That was a pretty good burger. I've never had that before. Nice charred on the edges. The fries were definitely lacking, no lie. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give the crown to Cookout. Just because, again, the value factor and what you can get, I think they slapped the most on that scale. Now, if we're going flavor-wise, I'm gonna go ahead and give that crown to Whataburger. I think that burger was probably the most satisfying as far as the bite and the way it tasted. It lacked a bit of salt, but I like the quality of the meat as well as the bite of the burger and as well as just the way it flavored and tasted. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and give that one to Cookout. Cookout takes the king, especially with the shake. This one topped the freaking ledges. Can't even pull it through the straw. It's so thick, like it's futile. Stay tuned and make sure you subscribe because we got more coming every single week. We got reviews, we got adventures, we have journeys, we got all types of crap. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know where I should go next. And if I missed a restaurant, let me know, because I definitely gotta go try Crystal still. Till next one, peace.